Hello, Internet neighbors! Welcome to Would-Be's Carpool Movie Critique, where each week we see a new movie, discuss it, and rate it out of 5 Would-Be's to let you know whether it's worth seeing or not. And we do the whole thing while we carpool, because it saves money. So the 4 of us are leaving the theater. We just saw 3 Billboards outside of Ebbing, Missouri. What were your guys' first impressions?
It's everything I want a movie to be.
Wow.
Okay. I know it sounds cliche, but I laughed, I cried, I was pushed outside of my comfort zone, and I loved it.
It does all the things to you that a piece of art is supposed to do to you. So I think it is worthy of every bit of praise that it seems to be getting right now.
Let's talk about the writer/director.
So Martin
McDonagh?
McDonagh, that's how you say it. Sorry.
Not McDonut.
McDonagh. Really great. So he got an Oscar a while back in 2006, I think, for a short film. He got nominated for In Bruges back in 2009 for Best Writer, though, this time. And I think he did it again. Like, really great writing, really good directing as well. I think he brings you in. It shows that he wrote it, and when he directed, he had the whole story in mind. And probably when he wrote it, he had all the images in his head as well.
He had the vision.
Yeah, he had the vision for it. That was really good.
That's very, very clear. You get that kind of feeling with a lot of films where, if the writer is also directing, or if the writer and director are a very close relationship, and it was very, very clear. He knew exactly what he wanted it to look like, and what he wanted the people to look like, and how he wanted the people to be. And I think he did a terrific job.
Yeah, and it's really nice to see actually a movie that's of good quality, that has a story, like a crime story behind it, and that's not inspired by true events. That's like creativity from start to finish.
Are you sick of the true crime series?
I am not sick of it. I just think that it's nice to have something of high quality that
Totally original.
was thought of from the ashes to the rise of the phoenix. I have no idea what I'm saying, but
There are some subtleties in the writing. Did you guys catch any of them?
no.
Such as.
Well, all right, we got a character named Jason Dixon. Doesn't that make you think of Mason Dixon? And with the complexities of his character, the division between the North and the South, and how he changes from the beginning of the film to the end of the film.
You're a fucking genius! God damn it! That's really, wow. That is remarkably subtle, and given the
Brilliant.
twists and turns of said character, utterly brilliant. I really hope that wasn't accidental, because it's genius. There is some redemption along the way. He moves away from stereotypical bad southern racist cop to, someone who is less that.
So you're saying he crossed the Mason-Dixon line?
Whoa! I'm putting it out there. I mean, that's how I interpret it. Now we're already talking about characters. What did you think of the others?
Well, I mean, anything that Frances McDormand is in is basically gold instantly.
What have you seen her in?
true.
She's amazing. She's one of my favourite actors in anything, basically, and I love her. And I really...
Fargo?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great at Fargo.
You know what? For me, this whole film did feel a little Fargo-ish.
Right.
Was that the only one?
Undertones of Fargo.
Yeah, it was just like the Southern Fargo. But anyway, I mean, I feel like...
Hashtag Southern Fargo.
For me, at least, I feel like this was probably one of her best performances that I've ever seen or can remember easily. She was fantastic.
So what do you think? I remember seeing her in the Golden Globes, and she looked completely out of her mind. And do you think she's still inside of her, within her character, or do you think it's who she is, basically? Because I know that the writer wrote that role with Frances McDormand in mind.
I think it might be a combination of the two. I think the character may have pushed something that was already there, and some of her came out in the character, obviously, as does any good performance.
Okay.
But yeah, it's hard to know because she really seemed a little spaced out of it at the Golden Globes.
Yeah. I don't know what was going on there. Maybe that's who she is. Frances, if you hear me, we should talk just so I get to know you better and I understand.
We want to make sure that you're okay because we love you.
And if you were just, drinking because it was an awards ceremony and that's what people do, good. Carry on. Don't let anyone tell you to stop.
Okay.
Sam
What about
Rockwell?
Woody Harrelson?
Woody Harrelson. Okay.
Oh my gosh, amazing performance. I never really know what to think of Woody Harrelson when I go into one of his films, but he had such depth of character. I mean, he's one of the reasons I was crying throughout the film.
And such an inexplicably young and Australian wife.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that about? I mean,
I like that they didn't address that at all.
Yeah.
Right. I was like, is this the new Southern accent or what?
Yeah.
He did really good.
Yeah.
I don't know about his nomination for the Academy Awards. Like, just because he didn't have like that many lines. So yeah, it does qualify for supporting actor, of course. But when you see that Sam Rockwell's also nominated, it kind of puts them on an equal footing when really Sam Rockwell's character had a lot more work going into it because it had more screen time, obviously.
Yeah.
More screen time, but a lot of his strength was brought on because of the character played by Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, but that's the writing more than anything else.
I guess.
I don't know.
Maybe it is. But they were both powerhouses, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, there's nothing bad to say about the cast, I don't think.
Always nice to see the man, the legend, Peter Dinklage in freaking anything.
Oh my god, I've seen him be evil.
Mustache! Sorry.
I have seen him be evil. I have seen him be funny. And this was just the most tender, adorable human that you just... Oh, he was so sweet.
He needed to go to the little man's room. The little
boy's room.
That got me.
But yeah, I think there was a real strength for the writing and everybody who was all the cast. Between all of them, they managed to pull off really human characters. Like, none of them were perfect, none of them were entirely awful or terrible. They were all very human,
very believable,
flawed, very believable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think that's honestly this movie's crowning.
Okay,
achievement.
so we have talked about all the good things about it. Can any of you think of anything bad about this movie?
There was a continuity shot that bothered me.
Yeah, I caught that too.
Was it? It was a shot about a shot.
It was a shot about a shot. It was
shot.
in a bar. Sam Rockwell's character took a shot. They cut away, and then all of a sudden it was refilled, and he took the shot again, even though he was not near the bar.
Oh, nice catch.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I didn't
That's
get
it. That's the only thing. Out of 5 would-be's, what are we rating it? Kelley.
You know, I'm very tempted to give it the full 5 would-be's. I think I'm just going to stick with that. Stick with my gut.
I think I'm going to have to go for it. It was well cast. It was well acted. Cinematography was beautiful. Yeah, I'm going with 5. 5 whole bees.
I loved the writing. I loved the characters. I loved the acting. I loved the feels that it gave me. I'm going to give it a 4.5 because I reserve 5 for absolutely life-changing movies, and this wasn't life-changing for me. It was very good, but not life-changing.
And I'll go with a 4.5 as well, just because I don't think there is such a thing as a perfect movie. So, same way I will probably never give a 5, I will never give a 0. So, 4.5.
All right, well, that's it for this week. Stay tuned next week for another movie and another review, and we're leading up to the Oscars!
Woo!
Woo-hoo!
This isn't an Oscar.